Last Christmas, my parents tried to sacrifice me to our family's house. I barely escaped. And I think it found me again. My family always spent Christmas at my Aunt Melissa's old house in Vermont, a sinking wooden place that looked like it hated being alive. Every year I told my mom I did not want to go, but she said the same thing. Family traditions matter, Emma. Be grateful your aunt kept the house after your grandmother passed. I never understood why we had to celebrate anywhere that breathed in the dark. The walls always sounded like they were swallowing something. Last year, everything changed. It started in July when my aunt called during dinner. Her voice shook with excitement. This Christmas will be special, Emma. The house feels different, awake. My mom clapped like she had been waiting her whole life. My dad smiled without looking at his plate. I kept eating because it was easier than saying the truth. That house hated me, always. My cousins Mark and Lily loved visiting. They said the place felt warm, safe. I never felt warmth there, only the cold crawling through the floor and something brushing the bottom of my bed at night. When my grandmother was alive, she used to sit with me until I fell asleep. She said the house did not like children who could hear it. When she died, it got louder, hungrier. In November, my mom packed like she was racing a clock. My dad kept saying he missed the old traditions. The way they said it made me feel like they were repeating something the house had whispered to them. I tried to convince myself I was imagining it. On the drive up, the radio cut out every time we passed a forest road. The static twisted into a girl's voice whispering my name. My mom called it interference. My dad mumbled something about altitude. They never looked at each other. When we arrived, the house looked worse. The porch sagged. The top window was cracked even though the cold could freeze skin. Aunt Melissa rushed out and hugged me too tightly. She whispered against my ear, "The house missed you. It needs you this year." My stomach dropped. The first night, I heard the footsteps again. Slow, dragging. The attic floor groaned like something heavy crawled across it. Then the footsteps stopped right above my room. I squeezed my eyes shut until a whisper slid through the vent. "Emma, come back upstairs." At breakfast, Melissa stared at me with a smile that was too still. "Did you hear her?" My mom did not flinch. My dad kept drinking coffee like nothing was wrong. I found my grandmother's old room later. Everything looked untouched except the mirror, covered with her quilt. I lifted it and nearly dropped it. Scratched into the glass were the words, "Do not let them take you." I backed out, shaking. That night, I dreamed of her. She stood beside my bed with her throat bruised blue. She whispered that she did not die in her sleep like they claimed. The house killed her because she stopped it from taking me, and now it wanted what it was promised. I woke up to my parents holding my arms, not to comfort me, to restrain me. Aunt Melissa stood over us whispering something that sounded like breathing through teeth. They dragged me toward the attic stairs. The door opened on its own. The darkness inside pulsed like a heartbeat. When they pushed me forward, the boards split under me. Something grabbed my wrist and pulled me back. My grandmother's voice hissed, "Run." So I did. I crashed through the front door into the snow barefoot. I ran until my legs gave out. When the police checked the house, my family was gone. No bodies, no signs of leaving. Just the attic door open and the sound of footsteps above it. Sometimes at night I hear tapping on my ceiling. Slow, patient, like something finally found where I went.